Where, when, and how did the first mass murder in the history of the United States happen? This happened in the small colony of Massachusetts Bay in 1764, at a time when the history of the United States was just beginning to unfold. It was an era when the interaction between colonists and local Native American tribes was often fraught with tension. Events that unfolded in those days marked the beginning of mass murders in the history of the United States. In the early hours of August 26, 1764, in the small colony of Massachusetts Bay, residents woke up preparing for a new day. Time moved slowly, and life in the colony was far from easy. The interaction between colonists and local Native American tribes was far from peaceful. Tensions were rising, and events were taking a strange turn. Reports of Native American attacks on colonists became increasingly frequent. At times, Native Americans would raid farms and settlements, leaving destruction and death in their wake. Fear and discontent were growing, and the colony's residents became increasingly on edge. Little did they know that this day would become the culmination of the conflict. Soon after sunrise, events that would later be known as the Aleut Indian Massacre began to unfold. As the day progressed, tension in the Massachusetts Bay Colony continued to build. Residents were on edge, aware of the possibility of Native American attacks. They gathered in small groups, guarding their homes and farms, and tried to remain vigilant. However, none of them expected that this day would be a turning point. Soon after noon, a group of local Native Americans, dissatisfied with the colonists and their settlements, decided to take action. They launched a sudden attack on several colonists who were guarding their homes. Events unfolded rapidly and were filled with violence. Many colonists were attacked, and many lost their lives in this horrifying assault. This marked the first mass murder in the history of the United States. The remnants of this tragedy were profoundly dramatic, and it continued to influence the relationship between colonists and Native Americans, as well as the course of United States history. This day remains in memory as the first, but unfortunately not the last, instance of mass murder in American history.